My trade recap from August 3rd, which was yesterday. So on the higher time frame, I was much more bullish, at least up to this daily intermediate high. Wanted to see us fill this gap first, this new week opening gap. And ideally, we could fill it all the way. While ES has barely even hit its new week opening gap. So ES just to fill it a significant amount before, or just fill it even a little bit. I want to see NQ, though, fill it completely to be able to look for immediate longs at market open. On the 1 hour, that was about it. Yeah. Same with 30-minute. If you look, though, there's tons of low resistance liquidity right here. So all I really wanted to see was move down, move down, fill the gap, move out, take out all this low resistance liquidity, and that'd be it. So market opens, and we end up moving down. I was a little disappointed because we didn't take out this, or we didn't fully fill it. It doesn't necessarily matter, but it is a little bit more confirmation if we fully fill it. ES was gunning higher after just barely filling it. There was a 15-second entry. I don't take 15 seconds, 15-second trades, but a lot of people took this. They took longs right here. I don't take those. We were in a 1 minute anyways. It was a very discretionary trade. I just wasn't willing to take it. We end up printing higher. I didn't feel confident taking any of these trades. I guess we did have this bare tiny 15-minute gap above, and this 5 minute with equal highs, and we're displacing higher on ES, but yeah, ES had already taken all the draws pretty much. We have this 4 hour above that it could go to, but I'm not trying to take a trade when ES is taking out all the draws and NQ didn't fully fill this like I was hoping it to, and it was still in the 5 minute. So didn't take that trade. We end up moving down. We inverse this 5 minute gap, and we come back down into this 4 minute gap, and we have inversion out. I didn't take this just because, actually, I think I did take it. No, I definitely didn't take this. Yeah. We're chopping around a lot. ES ends up taking out the 4 hour intermediate. We end up moving higher. We create a 5 minute gap right here that now that we're not in any areas for price to move lower, we inverse the 15 minute. There's really nothing to push price lower before it sweeps out all that low resistance liquidity, and ES is still just continuing higher, so ES isn't going to reverse. I'm willing to take a continuation trade just off of 5 minute tap, which we end up getting a retrace and hit the 5 minute, which is even more ideal. We get a little SMT on ES right here. Did ES tap the 5 minute? I do not remember. No, ES did not tap the 5 minute, but it's an SMT, so it's just as good. Go down onto the 30-second time frame. We end up inversing it. I didn't like the way this candle closed. It was showing lots of rejection, so I just waited a little bit longer. I end up waiting for this candle to show a little bit more bullishness. I took the trade around here, and all I was targeting was the top of all this low resistance liquidity up here. So would be a big trade, 1 to 2.7. So anyways, we end up moving higher, but on ES we take out this draw, and on NQ we didn't, and so that's where I went break even once ES took out that draw. So I was break even right now, and we end up getting break even, and then it reverses all the way up to TP. But there's also this 1 minute entry right here. I didn't like it as much just because ES had just taken out the place I was going break even at. This 1 minute inverse, I mean, it was a decent trade. I just wasn't willing to take it. We ended up going all the way up to TP. I think this break even was kind of questionable. I'm going to review it a little bit in my own time, figure out whether it was the wrong decision, the right decision. Yeah, and that's about it. That's my trade recap. Finished down $40 due to break even.